Hey everyone, NBA Talk DR here, and I'm coming at you guys with my first video on this channel. Today we're going to be discussing my predictions for the 2014 NBA Finals. As this is my first video, I would like to ask anybody watching this right now a favor. After this video, if you are interested in hearing more videos like this, more prediction videos, discussions, analysis, especially once the season starts rolling right now, as well as a lot of player comparisons, team comparisons, things like that, things of that nature. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I know there's nothing right there, as it is a new channel, but I promise you guys in the future I will be uploading very heavily in content, and I have a lot of things I'd like to get out of my mind and see people's opinions on. Other than that, make sure you enjoy the video. At the end, if you did enjoy it, make sure you please leave a like, as well as a comment. Let me know whether you agree with me, disagree with me. Let me know your predictions, as well as give me some ideas for some video topics for future videos. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. And let's get started in predictions. 2014. What comes in your mind when you first think of 2014? When I think about it, I think about NBA. I know a lot of people are into NFL right now because it just got started, which is cool, but personally, I'm not too big of an NFL fan. I'm all about NBA. So I'm here to discuss my predictions for the 2014 NBA Finals. Now, let's get started with picking the team that's going to represent each conference. For the Western Conference, I have the Oklahoma City Thunder coming out. I have them being the second seed, having the second best record in the Western Conference. I have the Clippers coming out with the best record, regular season record, but I have the Oklahoma City Thunder coming out of the West. From the East, I have the Miami Heat having the #1 seed, and I do see them making it back to the NBA Finals for a fourth consecutive year. Now, before we get into who's going to win, who is going to do it, that, whatever, let's talk a little bit about the storylines that are undercovering from these two teams meeting in the NBA Finals. Now, obviously, the biggest one is going to be Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. The two greatest, I shouldn't even say greatest, the two best players in the NBA right now going head to head. Obviously, LeBron James, #1, Kevin Durant, #2. It's going to be amazing to watch these two best players in the NBA battle. Obviously, everybody wants to see Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James. What people don't understand, Kobe Bryant, as crazy as it sounds, has declined over the last couple of years. And 5 years ago, LeBron and Kobe were the two best players in the NBA, and now it's clearly LeBron and Durant. Not that I'm hating on Kobe or pushing Kobe down. I still think Kobe's a top 5 player, but he is not #1 or #2. The second storyline in the middle is going to be we're getting a rematch of the 2012 NBA Finals. We're going to have Oklahoma City Thunder versus Miami Heat once again. And rematches in playoff series are always fun because they always start a rivalry, and it's just really fun to watch to see both teams go head to head. In terms of personal storylines from each specific team, let's talk a little bit about the Miami Heat first of all, because obviously that's where the biggest ones are coming. Obviously, you have the big trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. And if this trio does end up making it to the NBA Finals for, like I already said, the fourth consecutive time, whether you like it or not, whether you notice it or not, we are watching a dynasty in the making. A dynasty, we're witnessing this dynasty of the Miami Heat. Making it to the NBA Finals for 4 straight times is not easy, no matter what the circumstances are. And then the other storyline from the Miami Heat is the LeBron James show. King James, the chosen one. LeBron James on a mission to become the greatest player to ever play. Now, I'm not saying that he is going to become the greatest player to ever play. I'm not saying he will not. All I'm doing is quoting the king himself. So obviously, if he is able to lead his team to a 3rd consecutive championship on his 4th consecutive trip to the NBA Finals, obviously it's going to put him in elite company, like he's not in elite company already. And obviously, if he does win, he's going to be praised even more, and if he loses, he's going to be criticized really badly. So it's going to be really cool to see how everything opens up and how everything plays out. From the Oklahoma City Thunder side, obviously you have Kevin Durant maturing as a superstar. This guy he's 24 years old. He's going to be 25 in 2014. And this is a very young superstar that's leading his team to the NBA Finals for the 2nd time in 3 years. Obviously, Russell Westbrook is there helping him, and you have, this growing 1-2 punch of, Russell and Kevin that are, really just very dynamic and very quick, athletic, and they could really rank up high, very high in, 1-2 punches in NBA history, as well as it's really, cool, not really cool, but it's really fascinating how this team will adapt from losing James Harden and then losing Kevin Martin and still making it to the NBA Finals, again. Now I know what you're all asking. Who's winning? I'm going to keep it a little bit interesting, and I'm going to give you guys a game-by-game prediction. Game 1, obviously in Miami, because Miami has home court, because they had the better regular season record. They have, based on my prediction, they're going to have the best record in the NBA for the second consecutive year. Game 1 in Miami, I see Miami blowing out OKC by give or take 20 to 25 points. Miami's going to come out so strong. They're going to have Miami's going to have a really tough time getting to the NBA Finals. They're going to have to grind through the Indiana Pacers, Chicago Bulls, and probably, really low seed in the first round. Either Cleveland or Washington, Detroit, Atlanta, one of those teams. But they're going to have a really tough grind with Chicago and Indiana. And they're going to be ready to take over the series because they're finally playing a team that they can play to their strengths, and they don't have to be attacked in the paint 24/7 because there's no Roy Hibbert, there's no what's his name, Joakim Noah to attack. So game 1, Miami Heat wins by 25 points. Game 2, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook come out strong. Specifically, Russell Westbrook comes out dropping 35, 38 points. And the Oklahoma City Thunder win a very close game, but they win by maybe 5 to 8 points, and the series is tied. And Oklahoma City Thunder steals home court. Regardless of that, they got blown out in game 1. Moving on to game 3, Kevin Durant comes out struggling early, but in the fourth quarter, it is Russell Westbrook who heals them and brings them up when they're down. But it is Kevin Durant who hits the game winner, and the fans explode as the Oklahoma City Thunder takes the 2-1 lead against Miami. Game 4, Miami wins and ties the series. Doesn't really take control, but ties the series, and it's kind of a close game. But LeBron James comes through in the fourth quarter with 15 points. Doesn't hit a game winner, but he gets all the clutch plays and makes all the right plays to help his team win. Game 5 in Oklahoma City Thunder. The last game in Oklahoma. I just said in Oklahoma City Thunder. In Oklahoma. Last game in Oklahoma, like I just said. Game 5. Series is tied 2-2. Usually this game decides the winner. Obviously it doesn't guarantee you anything. We all saw what happened in last year's NBA Finals when the Spurs won. But I do see the Miami Heat winning Game 5 by very close margin. 2-3 points. It's going to be such a close game. And then we move on to Game 6 in Miami. Game 6, 2014 NBA Finals. This is going to be the closest game of them all. Their teams are going to be going head-to-head. But it's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder that have a 2-point lead with 3.5 seconds left remaining. The ball goes in the Miami's hands. They call timeout. Eric Spoelstra draws a play. They try to give the ball to LeBron. They double team LeBron. They want anybody but LeBron or Ray Allen. And they end up giving it to Dwayne Wade, who takes a step back jumper and hits the jumper, solidifies his legacy. Not just yet, but he hits the jumper, and we're heading to overtime in Miami. Now, Dwayne Wade with that step-back jump shot took any heart that the Oklahoma City Thunder had left in them, and the Heat go into cruise control in overtime and outscore the Oklahoma City Thunder 13-4 and win the 2014 NBA Finals, and they win their 4th championship, the 3rd consecutive, and the Oklahoma City Thunder once again failed to prevail in the NBA Finals. And there you have it. Miami Heat, Oklahoma City Thunder will meet each other in the NBA Finals for a quick rematch, but ultimately it's going to be the Miami Heat that will prevail in 6 games. Therefore, yeah, the Miami Heat will repeat. Before you want to say anything, keep in mind this is a prediction. It is just one man's prediction. Nobody can predict the future, which is kind of why it's ironic that it's called a prediction. But like I said, it's only one man's prediction. So obviously everybody has their own prediction. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know what's your prediction in the comments below, and maybe give a quick backstory and a quick explanation to why you think so. I'll be happy to read it and I'll be happy to respond. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. Please give it a comment. Also giving me video suggestions for future videos. I definitely want to do a video about my predictions for the Lakers next year. I want to do a video comparing a few players. I want to do a video. I definitely want to do a video about the Battle of New York and my opinion on that. But other than that, that's about it. That's about all I have for today's video. I am going to try my best to upload as frequent as possible every other day or every third day. I am kind of busy because I do have school right now, but I do have a lot of things on my mind, a lot of things I'd like to share with you guys. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to hear more. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching once again, and NBA Talk DR out.